What's going on, everybody? My name is Dustin. I am a marketing manager and media specialist here at Ted's Motorcycle World in Alton, Illinois. We are a dealership that specializes in the sales of Harley-Davidson, Can-Am, and Honda vehicles. And I thought it might be a good idea to take you all out to my photography studio and show you my process and how I take photos of our inventory. All right, everybody, here we are outside of the separate structure that is separate from the dealership building, which is right here. But this is the studio slash dyno room. I do share a space where the techs come out and tune bikes. But I assure you I have plenty of space for what I have to do. So let's go inside and check this out and see the setup. All right, welcome to the studio. Now, it took a little trial and error to get the studio all set up this way, but I've created a good routine with this setup. That way we can roll bikes in and get them all taken in about 15 minutes or less, because you have to do 6 rotating carousel shots, and then of course you have to do any bike features, like let's say it's pre-owned, and they've added a lot of accessories to it, whoever owned it previously. We have to make sure we capture all those for the listing, because extras can help sell bikes. So for the sake of this video, we're going to be taking photography of this 120th anniversary Street Glide. It is always a treat to take photos of a bike that is newly released. That way you can see firsthand all the new features, all the new bells and whistles that they put on these bikes. Like here they have the awesome badge on the side, this heirloom red fade paint, which was probably one of my favorites of 2023. Each one of these bikes are also limited edition numbered, so this one here is 1126 out of 1600. So those are some of the things that I highlight while I'm taking these photos, and it's nice to have some creative freedom with this, because I can mess with the lights to do low light shots. If I want to turn the lights on to get more light, I can do that. I can turn one of these soft boxes on just to capture the right type of mood and lighting that I want. You know, I have that creative freedom to do so out here. I just have This is a fantastic setup that we've put together here, and I just hope that we just keep improving on this place and get it better. That way the photography speaks volumes. One other thing too I want to mention is this is kind of a motto that I've kind of developed over the last year, doing photography for hundreds of bikes, and that is that good photos sell bikes, great photos sell lots of bikes, and that's been pretty true. We've had a lot of compliments on our photography. You can tell it's Ted's and it's not some other place, because of the setup that we have going on here. And what's neat is I've even seen some of our photos in HD training videos, which really blew my mind when I saw that on screen. One of the sales guys pointed that out to me, so that was pretty cool. But it's good to know that it's getting a little bit of notice. I also wanted to mention that back behind me in these orange doors is the dyno room. So this isn't just a studio. I'm also sharing space with that, along with some storage that is back here. It would be a goal to get all of this stuff out of here, but of course we got to find a place for it. But for now, I'm making things do with what I have. So let's start with some equipment. I'm rocking 3 Godox FV150s with soft boxes. I'm rocking a 3 light shoot here. Plus these overheads give a lot of good light. If I need to kill them, I can turn them off. I can make some shots look a little more dramatic. I do that mostly more for feature shots, close-ups, stuff like that. Like say I want to do like a different angle than the 6-point. I can move the bike back, turn the lights on, turn the lights low, and get some real banger shots. And another instrumental piece of equipment is this 6-foot by 4-foot diffuser. This thing has changed the game as far as taking detail shots. You can get some harsh highlights on these motorcycles, as you can see right here, but some of these you don't want, especially if you're coming up details like on the tank and stuff like that. It really helps soften that light. That way you've got nice even gradient highlights that really make the bike pop. Camera wise, I am rocking the Canon EOS R. I use primarily a 50mm prime lens. I can't zoom in and out with this one, But as far as the results that I get shooting motorcycles, this gives me the absolute best results that I have with the equipment that I do have available for this camera. You can see here we got a shot all nice lined up at the show side of the bike. And I've been real happy with the results of this lens with this camera. It's been a great piece of equipment. For tripod, I've got a Sony Handycam here. Very lightweight. It does have this added control arm onto it. This thing has been great as far as getting pans and tilts to get those slow, even movements when I want to highlight some other stuff on the bike or side by side or quad or whatever we're shooting. I also use a gimbal sometimes during video work. We have a Ronin RSC-2 here. I can hook up the M50 to it and get some great motion shots, very steady, make everything really smooth and those sweeping shots and stuff that we get on some of the videos we've done. And yeah, it's just another great tool that Kyle actually provided me with here, and I've been trying to use it as much as I can. Great gimbal. That's pretty much it for equipment. I do have an audio recorder that I use from time to time when we do some video shoots where people are going to be talking in the video. It just gives me crisper, clearer audio when we go that direction. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So now we're going to go on to the steps of taking inventory photos. Basically how the routine goes, and I've kind of got this down to a science that works really well. I'll pull the bike in through these doors, and I'll actually pull it diagonal so that the nose end is looking at that back corner there. And that'll be shot number one. I'll get the full bike in the shot, take that snap, move the bike to where the front end is facing that corner. Again, we'll take another shot. And then we do show side, which is what you see here, which is the pretty side of the bike. And then we'll start doing two other angle shots where I'll have the nose facing this corner and vice versa. And then we'll do the reverse show side. There are also a few other locations that I utilize for photography. We just don't use this. This spot is mainly for inventory. But I'll take some other cool shots, low angles, stuff like that, that say a customer wants to see more photos of the bike. We could provide that for them. Outside, I'll have to show you where I've taken some just absolute banger shots of some of the awesome motorcycles that we've gotten into here. So let's go check those out. So here's one of the spots I also utilize for photography. This is the Wild Bill mural, and we usually have been taking photos with our customers after they purchase their bikes in front of this because it's kind of a landmark, but it also works out well for Bike of the Week and stuff like that. And here are some of those great shots I've been able to get in front of that mural. This is my third location I really like to shoot at, probably one of my favorite outside places that we shoot at out here. We got this is the loading dock. Makes a nice background because we got all these tires back here. So if I pull out a special bike in front of it, it kind of really ties everything together and it looks really, really good. I love the photos that we've been able to take out here, and here's a few of those. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed your tour of the studio. Thank you for stopping by and checking out this video. Please comment below if you have any questions. I know I went through a lot of stuff very quickly and some stuff not so much in detail, but hit me up down there if you got any questions about my process, what else I do. I'll be happy to answer you. Until next time, you guys, I'll see you down the road.